Okay, now I should be live. I'm so sorry, I'm late. Let me see. So Mona was unable to host the public works meeting today, so I'm here. Good, you're ready. I just posted the link there. So anyone who's calling, I have my hat on. You see that? I think everyone is probably getting ready to call. So what I will do in the meantime is that I will try and get the get the stream. The Zoom link working. So just yeah, I'll talk to you later, Amy. Just 1 second. I will try and fix this while I talk with you guys. I'm looking for. I'm so sorry. I'm late. So I will try and launch the meeting here on a separate browser and add it on to the screen because I'm not using the same. I'm on StreamYard, so I think I can launch the meeting. Let me see. Where do we have the public works Zoom link? Oh dear. Let's see how it goes. Because I would want to launch the meeting on the browser. And it doesn't allow me to do that. Okay. Plan B. I'm so sorry. This is a big hassle. They've been having it on YouTube before also. Hi. I'm trying to figure out how to get the meeting to display because it's forcing me to open the app. And I was talking with Mona before. And she said that I should be able to launch the Zoom on website as well, but it's forcing me to use the app, and StreamYard doesn't support sharing the app. So let me see here. Board of Public Works. If we have a live stream going on here. LA. Okay, it shows it's live now. So let me try and see if I can share this one, and then let's see if the sound is also okay. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying because there is also audio option, but I think this might be good. Let's see. So, can you hear me, both me and the audio? Oh, okay. Hello, SP Chef. I'm doing a little bit different kind of show today because normally Fat Grammy Mona is hosting the Los Angeles Board of Public Works meeting, and she was unable to do that today due to some business meeting. So I promised to take a catch from this one, but yeah, I don't know if it's working well now or not. This is a meeting where we can, for example, complain about Scientology's excessive uh, event permits, about the planters that they have placed all around the Big Blue in Los Angeles, as well as the street vacation. So they are actually trying to privatize the L. Ron Hubbard Way in Los Angeles, so make it a private street. And that would prevent all protesters going there and doing protests and documenting the events happening around the Big Blue building. So there's a lot of things we can talk about over there. However, they only give 10 minutes of public comments per meeting, and everyone gets 1 minute to speak on a general comment. I'm a bit concerned there's no sound. Mm. Okay, I can hear something happening. Can you hear like a small sound in the background, or is it just me? Waiting for you guys to comment. I will post the link as well once again, so you can access via this link a Zoom link and call into the meeting. And basically, what we can talk about is the planters, the planned street vacation of L. Ron Hubbard Way, and the excessive event permits around the Blue Building, especially. It's 7 o'clock now, so they should be starting. Anyone on the Zoom call, can you let me know when they start the meeting in case the sound doesn't stop? Hi, Audit. You're only getting a black screen on my live or on your Zoom? Okay, so Zoom is weird. Yeah, I'm expecting that they are starting the broadcast on YouTube. The Zoom link is here, so I have pasted it a couple of times in the chat here. So if you click on that link, you can find the link to the Zoom. So that's the meeting agenda that I have been sharing there. And on the agenda, you can find the link. Good luck and text. And anyone who's wondering what I have in my head is the fabulous F Sciento hat that I have just received in the post today. Oh, which way does it go? Okay. And my, can you see? No more kids in Scientology bracelet. So are we starting the meeting? I can hear some faint noise in the background, but they haven't started it yet, right? Maybe they're a couple of minutes late. anyone I haven't said hi in the chat, hello, hi everyone. I was really last minute with this, so I hope everything is in place now. The Zoom link is in the agenda. Let me see if I still have it open here. You can open it here and look. It- They will take you even if you haven't registered yet. They haven't gotten your guys' public comments yet, or the names for public comments. Oh, thank you, DT. What? Another one. Thank you, DT. Thank you so much. Thank you. Uh, have they taken up the names yet of people who want to give public comments? Okay, there's nothing. That's strange. So they haven't taken your guys' names yet. Starting to feel like Friday the 13th or something here, huh? Yeah, yeah, PT. I don't know what's going on. I can only hear some faint sound, but the LA Public Works is broadcasting. So I find it very strange. So no one can hear anything. Here's the Zoom, but apparently people are having issues with it. So you can get it here. Yeah, Audit, I got my, okay, I'll take it off, even though my hair is a total mess. Uh, let me see. There, it says F sign. I'll need to put it on when I go and protest next time. I need to see I got it the right way around. There. Yeah, I guess it's fine if it's just giving us the sound. I can hear like faint coughing in the background, so maybe they haven't started yet. So this hat was made by Antics, and then I got the bracelet, which was made by a student mom. Yeah, no more kids in Scientology. So wearing them both today. Okay, so maybe a Zoom issue. I still don't think they have started the meeting yet because I can.
Good morning, this is TJ Knight with the Board of Public Works, and I'm going to once again ask for an audio input test from one of our attendees, Rowena. If you would please provide
Hello.
audio input so I can see if we can hear you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Excellent. Thank you so much, Rowena. Appreciate that.
Can you
Thank you.
hear also this audio?
All right. Going back through the list, this is TJ Knight, and I'm going to go through the hands raised on Zoom. Good morning to the attendees who are on Zoom, and good morning as well to the attendees who are here in the board's hearing room. If you're here in the board's hearing room and you wish to offer commentary on any of our items this morning, please fill out a speaker card located at the back of the room. Indicate which item you'd like to speak on and hand it to me. I'll record your information for the record, and we'll call upon you when we reach your item. And I'll move next to our Zoom attendees. Gigi, good morning.
Good morning, and thank you for fixing it. We could not hear anything at all on Zoom. I would just like to do general public comment today.
Thank you. Audit LA, good morning.
Good morning. I would like general public comment and all agenda items, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jill?
General public comment.
Thank you. Username, The People. Would you like to offer commentary this morning?
Just general, thanks.
Thank you. ASL Interpreter.
Okay.
General comment, please.
Have the link. Now you have the link, Antics. And Nora also. Yes.
Thank you.
F Sciento. Just click the link and call the Zoom. You can still make it.
If there are any other attendees on the Zoom platform who wish to offer commentary on our items this morning or public comment, please raise your hand at this time.
Raise your hand.
And Vanessa Carrillo, I see you've lowered your hand. Would you like to offer commentary this morning?
I'm sorry, I gave the wrong link first. I gave it to the.
All right, seeing no additional hands raised at this time, we should get started with the meeting momentarily. I apologize for the delay. We had a small technical issue that has now been resolved.
Just click on the link. He will let you through. No issues there. So my name is Muriel Scumbag. I will be your host today for the Board of Public Works meeting because Mona was not able to host it today. So I shared the link now. The latest link is actually to the Zoom directly. So just click on it and raise your hand and he will take you in. You get 1 minute of public general comment.
So I'm ready to go ahead and put us into record mode if you like.
Yep.
Great antics.
Vice President Chavez, we are now in record mode.
Let's see if we get a picture.
Thanks everyone for your patience. Good morning and welcome to the regular scheduled meeting of the Board of Public Works for Wednesday, February 25th. President Corzine is absent today and I will chair today's meeting. Mr. Knight, will you please take roll and establish quorum?
Yes, good morning, Vice President Chavez, President Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Kang, and Commissioner Mitchell are present. We do have a quorum. We are also joined by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi. I'm TJ Knight with the Board of Public Works. Vice President Chavez, we have 5 speaker cards under public comment and 1 multiple item agenda commenter, and we have no neighborhood council commentary. All of our commenters are on the Zoom platform this morning.
Okay, we'll begin with general public comment. As a reminder, this is an opportunity for the public to address the board on public interest items.
Thank you for joining, Hibijik.
For up to 1 minute per person.
Thank you, and we'll start with Gigi. Gigi, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I don't want to pat you guys on the back too much, but some of those planters are gone. Some of the planters on Fountain in front of the salon are gone. And I would like to pat us on the back, us who have been calling in about it nonstop. But there's still more to be done. There's way more planters that are there that need to be removed. There's more that you guys on this commission can do. I am positive about it. Please do more so that the other planters can be gone immediately. Thank you. I yield my time.
And we'll move next to Audit LA.
Good morning. I want to talk about the special event street closure permits. Currently, I do thank you guys. I see movement that, they, instead of being endless, they can only do Thursday through Monday, but at the same time, they can still get 52 weekends a year. Imagine your street being shut down every single weekend for a whole year. There has to be limits. We need you guys to just make some sensible, whether I think at the max 12. I even think that's too many. Once a month is too much. I mean, I want to put yourself in the position of everybody in that neighborhood that has to endure this. You have to show up the loopholes, because Scientology is taking advantage of every last thing that they can take advantage of. And it needs to stop. And then, then you can get rid of it. Once you fix all this stuff, you could have us out of your hair quick, meetings without any of this, having to hear from us, right?
Thank you.
So
that's 60 seconds. We'll move next to Jill.
Hi, again, the planters, you really need to remove them. You could just get the truck. I told you that the last meeting. The second thing, as far as the city or letting them do a street vacation, as I said before, that would be like making a Vatican City. That would totally negate the principles on which the United States was founded upon. Our founding fathers would be looking unkindly upon you, allowing a theocracy to be made, because they are totally running the show and making their own rules. And you need to put your foot down, because you are violating the Constitution if you allow that to happen. Bye.
We'll move next to the people. Go ahead.
Yeah, so listen, LAMC 56.11, blockading the public right of way. It's $2,500 a day. Each day that's a violation is a new charge. I did the math. They owe you guys around $700,000. And that's you, the people, the city of LA. That's revenue that could have been used for the fires from the Palisades that Scientology did not give the city. Furthermore, they're blockading the public right of way. And Daniel Reardon and Bill Delvac are trying to vacate a public street known as L.R. Hubbard Way. And they're trying to do it over frivolous claims, and you know it. Stop this nonsense. You're colluding with a domestic terrorist group known as Scientology, and you know it. Stop it. Absolutely disgusting. Just stop it. You know what they're doing is wrong, and you have the authority to remove it. Just stop it. Do your jobs. It's that simple, man. It really is. Come on now.
Okay. So that was interesting. What happened to the stream? They decided to stop the stream. What are we gonna do now? That's interesting. They decided not to play the rest of it, or what? I can't stream a Zoom call, but I can do the second best thing, which is just to join from here. Let's see.
Planners were going in on Fountain Ave, and I thought, oh, how nice, neighborhood beautification. but these aren't beautiful. They're giant wooden shipping crates bundled in plastic straps. But then I thought, well, I'm sure they'll be nice once they're planted. Then I saw them being filled, not with arable soil, but instead with substrate and aggregate. Well, nothing's going to grow in that. But then I realized how much those planters impact parking on that street. They're huge, they block the passenger side doors. But what really got me aggravated and got me talking out about it is that I saw a woman in a wheelchair trying to navigate the sidewalk there, and it was impossible. She had to go into the grass and she got stuck. Our sidewalks need to be accessible to all. These are ugly and they just have weeds and plastic plants stuck in them. They need to go. We need to give our sidewalks back to the people.
So
I yield my time.
yeah, antics, I think.
Nora, would you like to offer public commentary this morning?
Go, Nora.
Sorry. Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead. You have 60 seconds.
Thank you. I would just like to make a public commentary, not only on L. Ron Hubbard Way and that entire block, but the construction that has been happening inside those buildings for years, being done with unlicensed labor in hazardous conditions, no PPE provided, OSHA violations, etc. People removing, like myself, asbestos with no protective gear whatsoever, and also demolishing, the old building, the one that's shaped like a V that used to be a hospital, and demolishing the terracotta brick in there that is filled with disease since 1900, and then just dumping it, wherever they took a truck away to throw all that stuff away and replacing it with track instead. I don't believe any of that was fully permitted with the city. There are many rooms that have been created in all those buildings that are not permitted, that are made with, their indentured servitude labor.
Nisa, I see your hand raised. Would you like to offer public comment this morning? And I'm not receiving audio input. Please speak loudly and clearly into your device. And I'm not receiving any audio input from you this morning, Nisa. Vice President Chavez, I do see one additional hand raised during the last commentary period. Would you like, if you like, I can ask if the attendee would like to offer public comment?
Yes, please.
Very well. Mirjam, good morning.
Good morning, TJ. I just want to talk about an additional audit I did on L. Ron Hubbard Way regarding the baby caskets. It seems like even more have been removed now. So I don't know if that means that the increased forced abortions in the slave labor inside Church of Scientology has increased, or they have been removing them based on your requests. However, there's still quite a few left, so I hope you will remove them as soon as possible. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Mirjam. Nisa, are you able to reestablish a connection where we can hear you in the board's hearing room? And I don't see your microphone moving. Perhaps you would want to try another device at a later time or in another board meeting. Thank you. And that concludes public commentary this morning, Vice President Chavez.
Okay, is that the end of general public comment? Okay, general public comment is now closed. Next, we will move on to multiple agenda item comment. This is an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item to do so during this multiple agenda item comment period for up to 1 minute per item, up to a total of 3 minutes per meeting.
Yes, very well. Thank you, Vice President Chavez. We have Audit LA, who has requested to offer multiple agenda item commentary this morning. Go ahead.
Good morning. Yes, I want to talk first of all about your bids. I was never concerned about bids in the city who they're hiring until I became involved with Scientology. And you heard from Nora this morning, who I wish you guys would hire to help guide you in the bidding process. Also yesterday at the police commission, Jenna Miscavige spoke also very eloquently about slave labor, because I never realized until I learned from them that there is slave labor in America in 2025. And I'm concerned that these bids, every last one of them, because we don't, like that they are not going to be, what they call a Scientology whale company. They're Scientologists, but they're going to have their own people doing the work. So the company's going to make all the money, okay? But the labor is going to be slave labor. And I'm very concerned about that because it's going on in our city. And I've seen it. I mean, you see, they're building furniture inside there too in the RPF. They have a prison system in there too. I don't know if you're aware of that. So I am concerned about that too. That any of these bids that, or they have their own prison system and people are being forced to do labor, and it sounds ridiculous, right? Because I would be listening, I'd be like, this sounds absolutely insane. But it's not insane. It's actually happening. And so you guys need to be aware that even not just Scientology, there's other companies too. They are starting to look into this and it's starting to prosecute other companies that are taking advantage of other populations. And so you have one head company, they're making all the money, but the people who are doing the actual work are not making the money. And when it comes to bids working on the street, okay, like you guys gave a permit to Scientology to work on the street, okay, and they have to pay full price, but they're not. And you guys need to get involved with this. You have to look deeper, okay? Now, when it comes to water reclamation, I'm glad that you guys are doing that. I feel that this board is hopefully making up for the lack of what you should have been doing for years. And I don't mean you personally, I mean you as, the city. Because we had the worst fire ever, and it basically boiled down to not having enough water, and not preparation for water. Okay, and it's sad that the fire chief has to get fired, because the mayor has to blame somebody, right? So let's blame the fire chief, makes sense, right? Fire chief. But at the end of the day, really, there wasn't enough water. And water falls on public works. I am not blaming anyone on this current board. You guys are all new. This is not your problem. And I
have 3 minutes. Thank you. Vice President Chavez, I do see an additional hand raised during that commentary period. If you like, I can ask the user if they would like to offer multiple agenda item commentary.
Yes, that's fine.
Very well. Yvonne, good morning. Would you like to offer multiple agenda item commentary this morning?
Yes, I would. Thank you.
Thank you. You'll have 60 seconds per item. Please indicate which item you are speaking about when you commentary. Go ahead.
Number 2, my eyes are killing me right now. The project for the Hollywood, the project for Hollywood reclamation or hold the bids for that. I'm sorry. That's going to be a huge effort that, again, I think I've commented on this before, that capital improvement needs to be put on hold until some of the costs are assured for the recovery from the fire. Number 5, emergency cooling. Yes, of course, that's important, but I think we also need to look at making sure that water is available on request at every restaurant or food preparation facility. If I have an empty canteen or my empty water bottle and I need to refill, water is life. And in the middle of the heat wave, it should be absolutely accessible regardless of who you are. Perhaps there could be a Good Samaritan clause added to the conditions for holding a business permit that says, if somebody appears thirsty, give them water. The bids and the number 7 in particular, I support. But any of the bids, I'm concerned about the timing because again, you're robbing Peter to pay Paul to hopefully give the money to Tom and expecting it back and forth. All of the bids and all the contracts you are passing that have backing by a federal government grant to the state, and the state's going to pay you. The timing of that is highly likely to be frustrated by the current national government. Please be wary of making a payment promise to a contractor that you can't keep. For nonsense reasons, it's not your intention, but that's the reality. And the reality is that during the contract, you require 100% bond and from the contractors, and you yourself can't really offer.
Vice President Chavez, an additional hand has been raised on the virtual platform. If you like, I can ask the attendee if they would like to offer multiple agenda item commentary this morning.
Yes.
User Carla, would you like to offer multiple agenda item commentary this morning?
Yes, please.
Okay, you'll have 60 seconds per item, up to a total of 3 minutes. Please indicate which item you are speaking on and go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to comment on item number, I think it's 4. It's regarding the grant agreement for the water resources. I want to congratulate you for putting this in place. It is extremely important to take care of the water resources and the recycling. And I want to congratulate you also for, it's a tiny gesture, but it's not so tiny. I see that lately you've been having these Stanley Cups there on your desks, all of you. I don't know if it's an initiative of the city or if you're having them as somebody, a company giving them away, but it's a great example of how important it is to drink water all the time. I was, and related to this, I wanted to ask you, how is the situation with the fine towards the buildings in the Scientology buildings, who we have documented that have wasted an extremely amount, gallons and gallons and gallons of water during the summer. We have proof of that, and please remember to pay attention to that, because they might be doing it again and again and again, the same way they're doing the things with the planters to keep protesters away. They're going to do it with the water, and this is serious business. We are already seeing. Yes. Sorry? Hello? Yes. So the other thing I wanted to say, I want to support all the callers before, and Nora in particular. She didn't have time to explain it, I think, enough, but she was working as a slave for the Church of Scientology.
Agenda item comment section. Please stick to an agenda item with respect to your comment.
I am talking about the need of water and to the importance of, if you're going to give a bid for an enormous amount of money to recycle water and to make sure that the city is well provisioned with water, please also pay attention to all the people and all the organizations who are wasting it. One in particular being the building of the Church of Scientology, and that's all I have to say. Thank you very much for listening.
Vice President Chavez, that concludes multiple agenda item commentary this morning.
Multiple item public comment is now closed. Next item,
Okay, I will close it now. That was amazing. That was Carla. I'm not sure who Carla is, but that was amazing job. And a great way to push it as far as possible. Yeah, everyone is loving it. Oh, let's go. Yes, Stanley Cups. That was amazing. Yeah, so really nice presentation again. If anyone is new on my channel to these meetings, yeah, maybe some of the comments were kind of strange. I'm referring on, for example, forced abortions. We've been doing these calls for so long time that we kind of need to find different kind of approaches when we address them. on their actions, or more, should I say more like non-actions, and try and keep their attention on us. So Let's Go did an amazing job with the Stanley Cups. I really didn't know where that was gonna go. You say you saw a special meeting on the list. Is there technically another meeting, a special meeting? I am not aware of that. Everyone did really great. I am not sure. I think Audit could probably give a better comment on another meeting. Is there something special coming up? Okay. So it was just a Friday meeting agenda put on Friday. Okay, great. So I think Mona will be present again to do the Board of Public Works because we're not allowed to attend the special meetings. That's new to me. Then I don't know what we're gonna do on Friday. Which meeting can we crash on Friday? Okay, so there's just the regular one. Then we'll need to wait for next week. I'm sorry for all the technical difficulties. It was not my fault that they decided to stop the YouTube stream suddenly. And we had a little break there before I could open the Zoom on my phone. But okay, so Audit is saying we can't give public comment, but we can speak on agenda items. And I definitely think that Let's Go has amazing skills when it comes to agenda items. So you should definitely join Yvonne and Audit on the agenda items. Oh, I will wait a bit. But Let's Go. You have a talent that you have been hiding from us. First of all, your editing skills on your videos are amazing. You are a true talent, and yeah, you have the gift of putting things into words as well. So that was great. Brian, you did great. It was great to hear. Brian, am I Brian? And now I'm confused. Let me see. Yeah, so if you want to, okay, a special meeting is today. Can you see what time it is, Audit? Just want to flag this Kanji Girl. I don't know if Joe or Iris is here to put the link up, but Kanji Girl did an amazing stream with Audit and Fat Grammy regarding attending the meetings, what kind of topics you can bring up in which meetings, and how much time you have, and so forth. And it's a great stream to listen to. I think it was for about an hour, but you get an insight on what happens in these meetings, and maybe it's a little bit easier to attend as well when you know what to expect. Scroll up to a comment by Brian. Brian, I know Brian. Here. Yeah. Sorry, I haven't gotten back to your mails. I was supposed to do it over the holidays, and then so many things happened, so I never got to it. Thanks to you, I jumped on Zoom to share frustration I had trying to dodge traffic in a rental car turning. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And it's so easy. You just need to click on the link and they will call you when you have raised your hand. And yeah, that's true. That's true. Audit and Mona are very talented also on connecting different items, agenda items, onto our concerns. So that's great. So round 2 of public comments. let me see. Gigi is saying round 2 of public comments, but audit said that there will not be any public comments. There will only be agenda items. Yeah, we didn't get to hear Brian's comment because the YouTube live was cut off, and it took a little time to connect with my phone and the Zoom. So that's why I got a little bit confused there. Brian, there's 3. I think is there 2 or 3 meetings every week. So you should definitely subscribe to Fat Grammy's channel. I don't know if someone can drop in Mona's channel here, and you can become one of our regular attendees. I don't know how I get to hear your comment this time because they cut off the live recording. So you'll need to do it at least one more time next week, so we get to hear you as well. So it usually goes down. Yeah. Mona has a much better way of handling this on the OBS. You're going to stay to see if they do public comment. I never seen them do this before. So, Audit, do you think I should should I try and connect the same Zoom again, or what should we do? Is it the same link or is it a different link? Hi, Kelly. I'm trying to very unsuccessfully host the Board of Public Works meeting here, but a lot of technical difficulties. Okay, so is it the same link or is it a different link? Should I try and connect to it one more time?
Recording in progress. The Centralized Grants Unit, and I'm here to report on a grant application from the State Water Resources Control Board, Water Recycling Funding Program.
Okay, so I called in again and raised my hand. Should we just put the audio on? Should the meeting be right after this one?
The City Council to approve a very similar authorizing resolution as the one I am presenting in order to identify the director and general manager of the Bureau of Sanitation as an authorized
you wouldn't raise hand now. Okay.
And agreement. And ever since we have been working with the state board to accept.
I'm so confused.
But it wasn't until June of 2024 that we have been officially awarded
$3 million. Okay, good.
And
so
in December, they had requested that we renew this. We provide an updated authorizing resolution. And so with this resolution, we will be able to accept this grant finally. The project will be a very critical step towards recycling water.
Yes, absolutely, Brian. I'm really sad that I happened to miss your comment because of the technical difficulties. So please do call again. Save the link to the Zoom and yeah, the calendar you can find on a channel called Missing in Scientology. Or if you just Google on Los Angeles Board of Public Works, you can find the calendar there as well. Nice to see you didn't get in. What happened? You could not use the Zoom link. It's a long... Okay. Yeah, but we get this chance like several times a week, so it's no issue there. You'll get through next time.
We have two hands raised. One is from Audit Ellie, who already offered multiple agenda item commentaries. I'm going to lower her hand, and I'm going to.
Yeah, it's Muriel's fault. Muriel's scumbag did it all, so I can't do anything about it.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Nisa is giving a comment.
On item number 4 this morning.
Okay, and this is on the sanitation.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, the reason why the sanitation department hasn't been going on the streets to clear it because the LAPD is getting almost most of the income that the city is making. That's why the sanitation department hasn't been doing anything. I'll yield back the rest of my time.
And that concludes commentary on item 4, Vice President Chavez.
Thank you. Colleagues, any questions on item 4? Seeing none, do we have a motion?
I'll move.
We have a first by Commissioner King, a second by Commissioner Mitchell.
Very well. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 4, starting with you, Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner King.
Aye.
And Commissioner Mitchell. And item number 4 is adopted, referred to Mayor and Council forthwith.
Great, thank you. Moving on to item number 5. We have an item regarding the Public Works Trust Fund Loan, Extreme Heat and Community Resilience Program.
Item number 5 has been requested to be withdrawn at the request of the office.
Okay. So noted. We're moving on to item 6.
We don't need if there's no, we don't need a motion on that if there's no objection to the withdrawal.
Item number 6, it's a joint report, Bureau of Sanitation, Bureau of Contract Administration, a personal service contract for e-recycling of California. Good morning. Good morning. My name is Yasi Lozano with LA Sands Solid Resource Citywide Recycling Division. I'm here to present on our recommendation to the board to award the citywide electronic waste recycling contract to e-recycling of California. This revenue generating contract is administered by the Residential Special Materials Program, which facilitates.
Okay, I'll put it a bit lower now.
From residents of the city and county of Los Angeles to 7 safe collection centers.
There should be a meeting right after this one where we potentially have an opportunity to speak again. So I'll just stay on. And great, Nisa, you got through in the end there.
This contract will provide collection, transportation, and recycling services for the city's e-waste recycling program. E-waste refers to electronic products that are no longer functional.
You can copy and paste. Don't be upset. Really, don't be upset about it. It's gonna be a new week soon again, and then there's gonna be at least 2 meetings, so you get to attend.
Resources, Recycling, and Recovery's Covered Electronic Waste Program. This department is also known as CalRecycle. Per the E-Waste Recycling Act of 2003,
I'm gonna check the meeting calendar here.
Covered electronic devices, which are video display devices, covered by the law, containing a screen greater than 4
Okay,
inches measured.
so we have a special agenda here. Maybe I can
Hazardous waste by the Department of Toxic Substances.
open this agenda on the StreamYard for you guys also, so you can see what it is.
Cell phones, as well as plasma and OLED displays. E-waste recyclers in California can register as an approved recycler to participate in this program. A major intent of the Act tasks CalRecycle with administering a payment system for collectors and recyclers. To
Okay,
cover
so
the
special
average
meeting
cost of
agenda.
recovering and recycling covered electronic waste. A request for proposals was posted on July 14th, 2023 on the Regional Alliance Marketplace for Procurement, or RAM. The RFP solicitation was limited to approved recyclers only.
That's very strange. It's saying general public comments also on this meeting agenda. Do you think it's a mistake?
E-Recycling of California and Computer E-Waste Services.
by January 23rd, 2024, the evaluation team received confirmation from the centralized contracts unit that the 3 proposals had met the business inclusion program requirements. Financial strength, operations, and revenue sharing were key considerations for selecting a company. The main objectives were to select a company that will maximize revenue, has the highest financial and operational stability, and exceeds compliance requirements, particularly with data security.
Very interesting.
All proposers were asked to submit their downstream processors' information. All 3 of the proposers' recycling facilities were visited by the evaluation team. Following a thorough evaluation and selection process.
I mean, it's going to be funny if they need to allow a second round of general public comments, but it's at least stating that on the agenda. Hi, Adrian. It's all good.
By July 2024. They were formerly located in Paramount, California. This new facility expanded from 32,000 to 96,000 square feet with upgraded sizing and shredding equipment.
Thank you, Donna.
Capacity. Located in the greater LA area, the Santa Fe Springs facility offers shorter response times and reduced transportation-related greenhouse gas emissions. ERC proposed the most competitive rates to the city while exceeding all qualification criteria and demonstrating the capacity to efficiently process the city's materials. ERC has complete ownership of their facility as well as their fleet and have broad experience in this industry. The contract term will be for 5 years with 2 3-year renewals for a total of 11 years and is expected to generate some revenue for the residential special materials program. This concludes my presentation. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you for that. Mr. Knight, or is there any public comment on this item?
There are no hands raised on the Zoom platform, Vice President Chavez.
Colleagues, any questions?
I have a
Commissioner King.
So thank you for your presentation. I know we had a prior briefing on it, but the question that arose is related to laptops or cell phones that have sensitive information. So when they're recycled or dropped off, how does that data ensure that it's not breached or used for a different purpose?
Sure, great question. So before you arrive to a facility to drop off, we encourage residents to actually wipe as much data as they can before they drop off. This information is available on our webpage. When they do drop off the material, we actually have separate bins that these data containing devices go to, and they are locked. When the contractor arrives to pick up the material to be transported to the recycling facility, as it goes to the facility, it then gets shredded into very small pieces. That is our standard. We require proposers or facilities rather to have that capability. So, we want to ensure the residents that we have that requirement through when we are selecting the proposer. So yes, all of the material that gets dropped off and collected at a facility or a mobile event gets shredded to its commodity pieces, to small pieces.
So, there are older devices that are no longer, operating. So residents can feel confident that their devices won't be tampered with.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? Do we have a motion?
Second.
Great, we have a motion by Commissioner Mitchell and seconded by President Pro Tem Grant.
Very well. We'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 6, starting with you, Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Pang.
Aye.
And Commissioner Mitchell. All ayes. Item 6 is
Hi, David.
adopted and referred to Mayor and Council forthwith.
Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is item 7, an authority for expenditure by the Bureau of Sanitation and Office of Accounting requesting board approval and execution in the amount of $187,000 for continued on-call computer technical support services as described in the project task order A3-16-01 under contract C127362 from July 1st, 2024 through August 31st, 2024, pending the execution of a supplemental agreement to the contract. Do we have a representative on this item, or?
There is a representative identified.
If there's any questions.
Hi, good morning, Commissioners. Nicholas Tran with LESAT. Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Good morning. Speak loudly.
Okay. Good morning, Commissioners. Nicholas Tran with LA Sanitation, Information and Controls Systems Division. We're requesting the approval for the authority of expenditure of $187,000 for DCSE, who was providing PC support contractors for our department. The contract expired, and we were trying to amend it, but they were continuing to provide services for us. But we have asked them to stop services since August 31st. So we're trying to provide payment to them for the services they provided from July till the end of August. We're currently working on a supplemental contract to continue the PC support services that we'll probably bring before you in the next couple of months. That contract will be for 2 years, and then we'll also be working on a new RFP for PC support for our department. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Do we have any public comment on this item?
We do not, Vice President Chavez.
Antics, I thought you said that you were going to call the Board of Public Works
none,
from now
we have a
on.
motion
So, but it's Board of Public
Great, we
Works.
have a first by Commissioner Mitchell, second by President Pro Tem Grant.
Very well, we'll go ahead and take a roll call vote on approval of item 7, starting with you, Vice President Chavez.
Aye.
President Pro Tem Grant.
Aye.
Commissioner Kang.
Aye.
And Commissioner Mitchell. All ayes, and this item is approved and will move forward forthwith.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we are going to adjourn the regular meeting and move on to the special meeting of today with one item on it. Mr. Knight, do we need to call roll and reestablish quorum?
That is correct, Vice President Chavez. So we'll adjourn the regular meeting at 10:54, and then I can go ahead, if you like, and take roll and establish quorum for the special meeting, which will also start at 11:54. And
I assume
Vice
we can
President
raise our
Chavez,
hands
President
now.
Pro Tem Grant, Commissioner Kang, and Commissioner Mitchell are present. We're joined by City Attorney Representative Virginia Choi.
10:54.
And it's 10. Did I say 11:50?
Yeah.
I apologize. The time is 10:54. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so we will take public comment.
I do see a number of hands raised on the Zoom platform. If you'd like, I can go through and ask if they would like to offer commentary, public comment, or single item talk. And we'll start with Yvonne. Go ahead, Yvonne.
I'd like to do both, please.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm in questions this morning. To whom do I report a non-licensed parking lot operation? I've had a difficult time trying to navigate the 311 system to make an appropriate contact. Glad that the majority of the planters on the south side of Fountain Avenue have been removed. Continue the work. Apparently it got interrupted by a couple of cars that had been placed there to frustrate the neighbors by Scientology. That issue needs to be addressed also. I'd like to know what goes on in your management meetings. I'm not sure that you are currently in a alignment with the Brown Act in regarding reporting the agenda of those meetings and the results of those meetings.
Thank you, Yvonne. That's
thank
60
you.
seconds for public comment. Did you also indicate that you would like to offer a commentary on item number 1 this morning on our special?
Yeah, I call that number 8. Oh, again, that's dependent on a flow through of federal funds. And again, the reliability of that needs to be secured so that the payment to the contractor isn't interfered with. The contractor would perform the duties of the contract and pay their employees appropriately. And if there's a significant delay because of the federal government not paying the state and so forth, you run the risk as a contractor of going broke because of a non-payment, not initiated by the city, but the contractor is obligated to perform by their bond, and you're not able to refund that obligation, and that just sets you all up in the city for a bad economic.
60 seconds. We'll move next to Audit LA. Audit LA, would you like to offer public comment on today's special as well as agenda commentary?
Yeah, so the agenda is going to be prior to the agenda, or is it after? I guess it's before, since.
Yes, the presiding officer has indicated that we can hear your public comment followed by your agenda comment.
Okay. All right. Yes. When it comes to public comment, I do thank you and the city that they are giving a lot of citations to the Church of Scientology for all the encroachments, illegal encroachments on the sidewalks, and that it is going for criminal prosecution at this point. But I just want to remind you that the city is also trying to prosecute somebody that tried to remove the stuff that Scientology is ordered to remove because they don't have a permit, if that makes sense. It makes no sense. But I would like for you guys to get more involved with that if there is no permit for them to have this, if they're not allowed, and you are going after them criminally to get rid of it, somebody who goes and removes it, because it's trash at that point, should not be prosecuted for removing trash. There's too many loopholes that need to be filled in, and that's one of them. Removing trash, like if we go remove these planters tomorrow, I'm not saying I'm doing that, we should be able to.
And now you have 60 seconds for your item commentary. Go ahead.
Okay, for a bid. Again, I'm just warning that for all bids, with all business, that you guys, try to save us money and do the more diligence and make sure all your agencies underneath you are doing that. And also because we are bringing up, scrutinizing, slave labor and all these things that do exist in America, that is, I'm putting that on your radar. I'm going to keep that on your radar because it happens. You heard from somebody today who was a victim of it as a minor, okay, as a minor. So this is happening. It does happen. Please keep your ears in. You just think it's just regular business as usual. But, the people, workers coming from different countries can come and be taken advantage of. There's a lot of people that can be taken advantage of, and they are. And it's your job to really scrutinize bids and making sure that they have the right thing, making sure that, also that you offer bids to different, people, that need help.
We'll move next to Tamara. Would you like to offer general public comment this morning for agenda item commentary?
Yes. How should I say this? Now, there is slave labor in Scientology. Now, in 1863, Abraham signed the law into office, which is Emancipation Proclamation, that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious area are and henceforward shall be set free. Now, that law is there for a reason. Now, as those planters, those are there because Scientology decided to build an illegal tunnel underground. Now right there, they should be criminally prosecuted, but they're not. So please.
And that's 60 seconds.
Justice.
Would you like to offer agenda item commentary, Tamara?
No, that's about it.
We'll move next to Gigi. Would you like to offer general public comment on the special today?
Yeah, just general.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so the planters that have been removed on Fountain, I believe the south side of Fountain, you can see damage where those planters once were. You can see damage in the sidewalk on the easement from those planters. It's not just that the planters were there, it's all that extra stuff that they had in that I'm going to call construction debris that I'm going to allege is possibly from unpermitted tunnel making or widening or something involving a tunnel, but definitely unpermitted. You can see damage because all that stuff is heavier than what should be on the easement. There's so much damage. And it's in front of a salon that has nothing to do with Scientology at all. But Scientology is the reason that the easement is damaged there. And I believe that you guys should fine them for that damage, and that there should continue to be fines for every infraction that there is on them. And this shouldn't be the end.
We'll move next to Mirjam.
Yes, I'm so grateful for this extra minute because now I can talk about something else than the baby caskets as well. I want to talk about the planned street vacation on L. Ron Hubbard Way. First, they make their slave labor, the children of Scientology, lay bricks on that road. Now they're going to try and claim it to be their own property. How dare they even try to do that? I think it's better to make a stop to the whole process at this point already than to let it go on any further. That's all. Thank you.
And I do see an additional hand raised that was raised during the last commentary period. Vice President Chavez, if you like, I can ask if the user would like, if the attendee would like to, and now I see an additional hand raised. I would like, if you like, I can ask the two attendees if they would like to offer commentary.
Yes.
Very well. Eyes to C, would you like to offer general public comment on today's special agenda?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead. You have 60 seconds.
Yes. Hello, my name is Maria Elena Palma. I would like to make a public comment in regards to the planners at the Scientology building. Perhaps since Scientology believes children are adults in small bodies, the planners can be moved by the child laborers at no cost. Stop the child abusing trafficking of Scientology. Thank you so much. I yield back my time.
And Carla, would you like to offer public comment on today's special agenda?
Yes, please.
Go ahead, you have 60 seconds.
Yes, I want to also go back to the issue of the request for the street vacation on L. Ron Hubbard Way. We already know how the reason why they're doing this. Not only it's to expand and own parts of the city as if they were not part of this community, that they just go all around on top of the government. But in particular, I want to say this last Sunday, there was armed security guards. There was a permit to cut the street that was given, and there were armed security guards without any badges, without showing their own permit, badges and they didn't even show which company they were representing, and they had weapons. And imagine if that street gets cut every day. It is a situation where it's like a state within a state. We're talking
That's
about
60 seconds.
Okay, thank you.
And that concludes commentary on today's special agenda. Vice President Chavez.
Okay. Let's close public comment and we'll move to item number 1, which is bids for the Slauson Avenue street improvements from Westward Avenue to 5th Avenue Federal Project, number CML 5006, parentheses 931.
I think that was it for today. Hi, Dan Walks LA. Very nice to see you here as well. So Audit got to give the comment also on the second special meeting. That felt like a Groundhog Day to me. What do you guys think? Thanks for everyone calling in today. I hope this little meeting hosting will go back to Fat Grammy's care again, because all these technical difficulties, I feel like there's a lot of things to manage here at the same time. But I'm really happy that we got to give public comment 2 times, and even Eyes to See got to call in, even though the first time didn't go right. Luckily, there was a special meeting today, so you got to talk anyways. Oh, now the chat is going way too fast. Thank you, Amy. Thank you for calling. Thank you, Ice to See, for calling. Irish Smart, you are absolutely correct. Everyone did great today. Thank you so much, AC, for the gifted memberships. Joe, no problem for being late in. I was late in also, hardly made it to the meeting. Haggis, you're trying hard not to scream out loud at your client for the amazing job everyone did today. I totally agree. There was great calls. I missed Brian, but I hope Brian is going to call again next week. Now he knows the opportunity is there, and we have shared Fat Grammy's channel, so she can host it also. You probably would have cried, yeah, but at least you got to call in now, so that was great. Adrian, I agree. Everyone did amazing today. Judy's here, a little bit late, but for sure you can do a rewatch. We had a lot of technical difficulties, but at least we got to have two Board of Public Works meetings today, and they had to get the public comment twice. Annette also giving props to everyone doing great today. Same for Yolanda. Thank you so much. Everyone, if you want to attend going forward, subscribe to Fat Grammy's channel. Mona is normally hosting these meetings, so you will get all the information from there. The meeting calendar is shared by a channel called Missing in Scientology. I'm not sure if Joe or Irish could maybe share that channel. And then just put all notifications on for Mona's channel. She will host the public works meetings, and she has been doing so for many moons already. So we can get some more attendees. They typically have 10 minutes of public comments, and I don't think we have even once had all the way up to 10 public comments from our anti-Scientology community, so there's still plenty of space to call in and give your input. And if there's someone new who would like to give a public comment, I will happily give my spot in the line if someone else wants to call in, for sure. Thank you, Hippie Chick, for being here and always supporting us. YRB is saying Friday is also a double dip day. They have it added to the agenda, so we get to have the same situation with double general comments. Okay, that's great. So just subscribe to Fat Grammy's channel, and on Friday we'll have an opportunity then for 2 meetings as well. Haggis Basher, no more kids in Scientology. We support Serge, Lara, Nora, Liz, Ferris, and Dylan. We absolutely do. Susan, good grandma is also here. Good to see you. I hope we can get some more new audience since I'm streaming on my channel today, so we can get more voices heard by the Board of Public Works. There's so many comments coming all the time now. I have very difficult to be on top of this one. Iris is sharing Missing in Scientology channel. They've been really great at sharing all these meeting dates and times for every week. So if you're unsure when the police commissioners meeting is going to be next time, or the public Board of Public Work meetings, or the Fire Commission meetings, you can find all the information there. And if you're located in the States, you also have opportunity to attend some other meetings as well, because they only have call-in, which I can't do from abroad. So, so there's several opportunities. Also written comments that can also be given to, I think, most of the meetings. So if you wish to rather write a comment to, for example, Board of Public Works, you can do that via their site. Now I'm getting 2 conflicting information regarding Friday, that it's canceled, but the GT is also saying it's not canceled. So so we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, it is canceled. Oh dear. Oh dear. You will get the up-to-date information on Fat Grammy's channel. thank you, Eyes to See, for the super chat. Thank you so much. And thank you for calling today. And thank you for always supporting us and cheering us on with the public comments. Okay, I think I'm in end of the comments now. Does anyone have any questions regarding meetings in general or any other comments? Haggis Basher saying, Muriel's come back. You're amazing. Thank you. So are you. Judy has gotten a gifted membership. Yes, remember to thank for any gifted memberships. I don't see it here on StreamYard, so that's on you. Hippie Chick is saying that they also appreciate mural shitbag. So I'll wear that badge of honor also with pride. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, everyone. Great day, depending on where you are. And I will see you guys latest on Saturday when there's going to be a special stream. Otherwise, I'll see you around in the chat. Bye.